Hey everybody, today is Monday, September 19th, and we have Violet and Sage's pups out for an adventure today. And so we have 16 puppies here playing all at the same time. This is a riot. So we hope you enjoyed today's video. These pups are 4.5 weeks old and doing amazing. They're growing like a weed and they're just a ball. This is one of the events that we do as far as doing some personality assessments. We bring the pups up here. This is actually their first time at the pavilion, which is up on our land. So they went for a ride in their crates. We actually, our house, well, I'm gonna back up a little bit. So we have 70 acres of wooded forest that we live on, and I apologize, I think there's a smudge on the camera. I think I got that smudge fixed. It's better. Okay, sorry about that. So we have 70 acres of wooded forest that we call home, and it is amazing. It's beautiful. There is a ton of topography on our land. So over here is the top of our land, and down where our house is, it's actually 200 feet down in topographical elevation change. So to get up here on our land, on our pavilion, our driveway's right here, and so it goes right along the top of the ridge. So our driveway actually follows this ridge all the way down to our house. And so to traverse 200 feet in elevation change, our driveway from here is a half a mile. So anyways, I say that because we wanted to give the pups a new experience and let you see them kind of out exploring a place for the first time. So we load them up in the crates and we put them in the back of the Ranger and went very, very slow and took them out for a ride. So this is their first time up here. So you can see these pups are just exploring a place that's totally foreign to them for the first time. It's brand new. So probably the only familiar sight to them is these shavings. So in our puppy rooms, we use shavings for sanitation purposes. It's easy to clean them up. They're absorbent. We can change them out as often as we need to as they grow up and keep their puppy room clean. So the shavings are kind of the only only familiar thing in this new environment to them. And so you're gonna see something about their personalities that is the reason why we bring them up here to do a little playtime video for you. And that is, you're gonna see how they're behaving as they experience things that are brand new for the first time. You know, are they really apprehensive? Are they more confident? Are they super happy to be in a new place? And so you'll see that these pups all are going to acclimate to this new environment very quickly. Vizslas are very highly adaptable, and they're very energetic and confident and smart. And so even though this is totally brand new, and some of them might take 5 minutes to adjust or 10 minutes to adjust, they're all going to make that adjustment. And each one will kind of explore things on their own for the first time. And once they get their bearings about them as far as where they're at and everything that's around them, then they're going to start experiencing the new things that this environment has to offer them. For instance, these toys are only up here at the pavilion, and so these are toys that we just leave up here for the pups to play with. And so some of these toys are totally brand new to them. But anyways, so this is kind of a fun video to do because we've got them all together. These pups, you know, we've got Violet's pups are the polka dotted ones, like polka dot blue right here. And then Sage's pups are the solid colors. So we got like polka dot pink right here, and then Sage's pink is right here. So we've got a couple of very similar colors, and the only difference is their polka dots. So I'm gonna try to get the camera as close as I can to these pups, and so you can see their collar and see if they're a polka dot or a solid pup. Sage's are solid, if that makes it easier to remember. Sage's are solid, and then Violet's are the polka dot ones. So in general, Sage's pups are bigger than Violet's as well. Sage has one or two of her pups that are on the average side of their size, and then Sage has some very large pups. This is Mr. Red. Sage is Mr. Red, and he is a tank. He is just you would think he's a week older than all these other pups, but he's just bigger than some of the other ones, and he grew faster. And so Mr. Red and Sage's Yellow are both good sized, over above average, even for Sage's litter. And Sage's Mr. Gray is also a good sized pup. So that's enough of me talking, and I'm going to start chasing these pups around with the camera. So I hope you enjoy the next sequence of the video as we follow these pups around and watch them experience a brand new environment for the first time. This is one more thing I want to say. This is something we do to help strengthen them emotionally. This is a great exercise for them to experience, and it's a very controlled environment, and so this helps build their emotional resiliency, and does a lot of neurological stimulation for their brain development and their social skills as far as experiencing a new place and everything else involved. So anyways, I'll stop talking, and then I'll start chasing these puppies around with the camera. So hope you enjoy the next few minutes of the show. Okay, I'm down to the last few minutes on my SD card for the GoPro camera here, and this is about the extent of the endurance of the puppies. You can see we've got a few of them that are conked out. They play for a little bit and they sleep for a little bit, and that just cycles on and off and on and off throughout the day. So we'll give these pups another little ride, another little crate experience, and another little moving vehicle experience, and take them back, put them in their room with mama, and they will think they just had the best time of their life and have a really positive association with some crate time and vehicle riding time. So I hoped to have given each of the pups their fair share of the camera time. I really tried hard to keep track of which ones I was getting on the camera, and I really hope I did not shortchange any of these pups their moment in the spotlight on the camera. So if I did, I apologize. Let me know if I did, and then I can try to make up for it on the next video. These pups are to the stage where we will be watching them closely and putting together our final thoughts on their personalities and dispositions, and then we'll be able to start the selection process. We will notify all the families that have the deposits in, and they can start their selection process after we do the pick video. So probably our next video of these pups will be the pick video, and that is when we will kind of collect our thoughts and share our final observations on their personalities and dispositions, and then we'll kind of go from there with everybody. As you can see as I talk, we have more and more and more and more of these pups that are starting to settle down. So this is about all they can do, and then they're tuckered out, and then they wake up and they want some food, they want some drink, and then they want to play, and then they want to sleep again. So this has been a fun video to put together. I hope everybody has enjoyed watching it, and we look forward to the next one.